to sit up or back. I don't
Welcome,
know.
everyone, to the National Treasure Cast. My name is Dave Lang, and I'm a national treasure. Immediately to my right
Was there a bit I missed?
is Ramon Franco.
I think you're supposed to introduce yourself.
He was Colombia's national treasure.
Still am.
They only had one, and then he floated away on a mattress.
That's true. So it had to be a big mattress, too.
But America's still got lots of national treasures. We have another one, Nigeria's favorite game developer, Adam Hart, who's also a national treasure. What are the odds, gentlemen?
What are the
Three
odds?
national treasures on the National Treasure Cast. How are you doing?
Well, I happen to be the only Iron Galaxy employee on Twitter, so I'm doing great.
We should get more people on Twitter.
We should.
Yeah, we should. We really should.
You should get on Twitter.
Twitter, it sounds like a lot of work.
He was really close to Twitter Schmitter.
Yeah, I was really close to Twitter Twitter. I realized what I was about to say. It said that's bad even by my standards.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
So, but speaking of Twitter and who's really bad at it, our community manager, CEO Jabali.
Oh. Would you, in your approximation, call CEO Alex Jabali a national treasure?
Yes,
Really?
he's a national treasure because he's like the court jester of international treasures.
Interesting.
So like you bring him in, you're like, hey, other national treasures want a yuck.
Okay. It's like Dinner for Idiots or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
called.
exactly.
Yeah.
So Jabali is the world's worst community manager.
We have a fantastic request.
What's the request?
For you to dress as Hugh Hefner.
For me to dress as Hugh Hefner?
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Okay, I thought about it. I'm doing it. No, so Jabali is the world's worst community manager because it's like what are the let's talk about this for a minute while we're waiting for people to join us in the show. Oh, first of all,
We have a legit question, too.
another legit question. Keep cutting me off while I'm doing my bits here.
Hey, what's the pricing for dive kick on next gen?
I'm getting all that, baby. Just wait. Jesus Christ.
You're a producer, so produce.
Hey, also, are you breathing right now? Hey, how's the bladder sitch?
Glasses, can you see?
How's the bladder sitch? Do you have to go potty? Oh, any more questions, Jordan?
Right, so you can go potty?
God damn it. All right, so start this again because it's going to be so good when I start it the third time.
Oh, boy.
CEO Jabali is the world's worst community manager. And he's bad because, what are the requirements to be a good community manager? You have to be on Twitter.
You got to be on Twitter.
Hopefully you have a lot of followers.
You got to have some followers.
Check. And you have to know how hashtags work.
Okay, sure. I'll give that. I'll give you
So
that one.
Jabali's got this awful habit of getting the hashtags wrong. So this started when about a month ago, I was down in Orlando. We did the Keep It Wing 1,000 challenge.
Yeah.
Where we challenged the studio to eat 1,000 hot wings and
We saw the pictures.
so that's it. And so I made a hashtag for it called Keep It Wing 1,000. And Jabali, when he was tweeting it, he did a hashtag Keep It 1,000 Wings. So first of all, you get the hashtag wrong. Then secondly, he's always doing stuff like dive kick. When he tweets about dive kick, he makes it 2 words.
Yep.
And he says, "Oh, autocorrect."
Yeah.
Well, luckily you can read that shit before you hit send.
You can.
You don't have to do it. You have one job, sir, is to communicate a coherent message from the parent company to the people. That is your job. That's it. That's the list.
Now I'm depressed.
So is he still a national treasure?
And I'm paying you to get that wrong every time. Think about that for a minute. Look at me. Look at me. All right. So no KI stuff today. So everyone can tune out. So we're not doing any KI stuff. We will talk a little bit about Dive Kick Edition Plus,
Ooh.
which is launching October 7th and 8th.
Finally. Woo!
Xbox One,
Let's hear it.
PS4.
Yay.
Let's go.
That's next week.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be $9.99 in the US, and it's the same pricing as the PS3 and Vita version.
Right.
If you've got the PS3 and the Vita version or the Steam version, and you don't feel like plunking down cash for the new stuff, like Adam, what is the new stuff in
The
addition?
new
Edition
stuff,
Plus?
why you get to play as a brand new character, Johnny Gat, guest character from Saints Row, who's getting his own expansion of the Saints Row series soon.
Shoutouts to Coke Media and Volition.
It was awesome. And you also get a new stage, Da Beach, featuring
Beach.
backer Toshin, who we left out of the other backer stage because we are terrible people.
Sorry, David.
And there will be another new character.
But for the record, I blame you for that one.
That's my fault. Yeah,
Yeah, don't say
100%.
we're terrible people for that.
Well, by extension,
I'm terrible by proxy?
you keep me gainfully employed. You are also a terrible
I'm an
person.
enabler. I'm a terrible
You're
enabler.
an enabler, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's another new character
Yeah.
after Johnny Gat
Who
that you
knows?
will also get for free. These are free updates. This
These
is
are
great.
free for everybody.
Yeah.
That character's coming up next week too?
That
No.
Oh.
We're basically what we're doing is we're going to put the character out in an attempt to kind of keep people. So like what happened that sucked with Dive Kick is a lot of people bought it, a lot of people played it, a lot of people loved it. But then like online dried up almost immediately, right?
Yeah.
And it's like that's normal for games. That's how it goes. I don't know why we expect to be any different. But
The netcode's super good. So
yeah,
it's
netcode's really
disappointing.
good. So this time what we're doing is we're going to, as long as people keep playing online, we're going to keep dropping characters for free. That's the way it's working. And so we got Johnny Gat for Edition Plus, who's mad fun, super, super fun. And we know about a month later, month-ish, when a lot of people are playing some online stuff, we're going to drop another character. And if you find folks at home, keep playing, we're going to keep updating the game for free.
More characters.
Bottom line, here's what I would recommend. If you see people, if you really love Dive Kick, and I'm talking to you, Graham, what I would recommend is when you see like, oh, it's a little harder to find a game today than it was yesterday, gift someone a copy.
Yeah.
Buy someone a copy and a gift.
Yeah.
Jordan?
So the subreddit for Dive Kick actually hosts weeklies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they still
there's,
do weekly
so, yeah,
tournaments.
so there's a weekly tournament. It's called the Dive Kick Daily. For some reason, they call it the Dive Kick Daily.
It happens weekly, but it's the
even
Dive
though
Kick
it's
Daily,
weekly.
yeah.
Thanks, Mike,
I
for
believe
that.
it's on Sundays, right?
So yeah, there's a Dive Kick subreddit. They do it on Sundays. What is Mike? Is it Mike is Mike?
Mike is my Ike or something.
Mike is
like
my
that.
Ike
Yeah.
on Twitter. He runs that stuff. I think we're gonna probably do some giveaways to the winner of those tournaments coming up here real soon. I got to get with him and figure out how we do that.
Yeah.
So we're super pumped about that. Obviously, we love Dive Kick. Holds a special place in all of our hearts. It's literally my favorite game of all time. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you for
And,
saying that. It makes me feel all warm and squishy.
And yeah, so please buy it. You know, we don't ask much from you people at all. We don't really. Like, we give you all this fun stuff, and you don't buy a goddamn thing of it, and you come here and you say the stream sucks. So you know what? It's time for you to pay the piper. You're going to buy Dive Kick on PS4 or Xbox One next Tuesday or Wednesday for $9.99 USD. Whether you want to or not, Jack, you're going to do it because you owe us. You're in the deficit in this relationship, son. Time to get clean. Time to get square. You know you want to. Make it happen. All right.
You're really intense
It is
today.
an extra tender hour over
I'm just
here.
hyped today.
Yeah.
I'm hyped to see Skullgirls 2.
Oh, that's funny to like 4 people in the chat.
Let's bring on our guest. Our guest, Noah Sasso. Come on, Noah.
Oh boy. Don't trip over the wires, Noah.
So this is Noah Lacasse. He's a combat designer here at Iron Galaxy, and he's working on his own fighting game. It has been for quite a bit. How long have you been working on this, Noah?
The record of Chase. But two and a
You
half
just
years.
corrected the CEO
Yeah.
of Iron Galaxy Studios. You know how powerful this man is?
There's literally nothing I can't do to you. So, what's your name?
Chase.
Chase, what's your name?
Let's play some roundabout. Okay, so Chase Lacasse is here. He's a combat designer at Iron Galaxy. Chase doesn't like having fun, and he's actually scared someone's going to think his name's Noah for some
He's
reason.
very anti-fun. Yeah.
I don't quite understand that. Like, oh no, someone might think I'm the wrong person. That's going to hurt my personal brand. By the way, you've got no personal brand. You hate to be the one to break it to you, but no one knows who you are. I'm doing you a favor by calling you Noah.
Oh, you're crushing me right now.
You know, because you're crushing it. So what's the name of your game?
It's Fearless Night.
Fearless Night?
Fearless Night, yes.
Okay. Why did you call it Fearless Night? Let's start with that.
We had like 2 weeks before PAX East last year, and we didn't have a name. So
You can talk to the camera.
How do we back out of here so we can set our controls?
select.
Oh,
Did we even set select?
Just go in the match and then set it there.
All right.
So Endless Night.
Fearless Night. Fearless Night.
Fearless
Name of the
Night.
game. Yeah.
So this appears to be an all-girl cast in Endless Night.
Currently, there's 3 girls and 1 male.
And one male? Which one was the male? I didn't see.
It's a kung fu guy
Oh,
with
shoot,
the
I'm
gill
over
arms.
there now.
Kung Fu guy with gill arms?
Yeah.
Like gills like breathing or gills like third strike?
Like third strike.
Okay. That's better.
Yeah.
Those arms, I'm in favor of those arms.
Yeah. It's hot and cold.
So now finish your Fearless Night. How'd you name it Fearless Night?
One of our artists had drawn some concept art, and I'm like, that girl's fearless, and I'm like, I want a knight in the title.
So is it K-N-I-G-H-T or N-I-G-H-T?
Like knight as an opposite of day.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So how big is your team?
Currently, it's 2 people.
You and this artist?
Yes.
I have purely
I'm
broken.
the,
And you're doing all the
Fucking
engineering and
great.
design?
doing all the engineering
Thank
and all
you.
the design. He's doing all the animation, concept art, and character illustrations.
Okay.
So
Looks like we got some problems over here.
Yeah, I completely broke button config.
Jordan's fixing it.
No, not that. Oh, you guys are going over. Oh my God. Well, this is still. Let's say pre-alpha on Endless Night.
It's definitely like alpha, pre-alpha-ish, but it's a very stable engine. Button config could use some work.
What do you mean stable engine? What does that even mean?
It means it doesn't crash consistently.
What engine is it?
It's my engine. Yeah.
How many games have shipped on it?
None currently.
And you're gonna call this shit stable? Oh my God! What a rookie. Fearless Dawn. Let's see it.
Okay, go to controller.
So So why Endless
You press the
Night,
button.
Chase? Why, if you're into fighting games, give people the pitch here? You got a minute. You have a
yeah.
dedicated audience in 1
Right.
minute. Give them the pitch. Sell that shit.
I just don't think there's enough type of like combo air dash games that I thought was fun, and I think there's a lot opportunity here to make huge variety of different types of characters I haven't seen in fighting games before, and I just wanted to do that in this type of system, like the traditional air dash / chain combo game. So we have a really talented artist, and he has all these character ideas. So.
So what are your ultimate goals for this? Is like what's you gonna launch with? Like what is that Steam or what are you doing?
Well, the plans have changed. Originally, I wanted to pitch it to a publisher very early on.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the indie thing kind of exploded the last few years after we started. Early access became a thing on Steam. We're just like working on it, waiting for any potential opportunity to come around.
Are you guys on Greenlight?
I have a Greenlight page. I haven't made it public.
Okay. Why haven't you made it public?
Because we don't have a trailer. I would like to make a trailer first and get the game to a visual.
You should have waited to do this until the Greenlight was up, so we could have people go Greenlight it right now.
People are aware of the game. It's just.
People are aware of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They're aware.
Okay. I guess it's fine. That's so Greenlight's solid. That's good to know.
Yeah, it's not like a secret project or anything. We already took it to PAX East in last year, so.
How'd that go?
It was really fun, actually. People were.
Where were you at?
About
Where
it.
were you at PAX East?
And the Indie Mega Booth.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, that's why I have Indie Mega Booth shirt on.
Oh,
right
nice.
now.
I love the Mega
Yeah.
Booth.
We're actually right by your booth.
Were you?
Where you're showing Dive Kick.
Is that when we met the first time?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
That's nice. What a nice story.
Yeah, the game was very early at that point. We're only like a year into development.
Chase, do you think there'll ever be a point in our history when you'll be comfortable with me?
No.
Why do you think that is? Because I'm a big teddy bear. I just like to have fun. Well, so it really should not make you uncomfortable.
Well, when you're taller than the bathroom stall and can potentially peek over, that's a little intimidating.
That's
Yeah.
mad random.
Yeah, pretty random. I don't know why you would think about it.
It's
Taller than a
weird
bathroom
you went
stall.
right
That's
to the
weird.
bathroom for no reason at all.
It's almost like there's a backstory there.
Wow, that's weird that you would go there. Anyway, I'm giving you a new
Okay.
I'm giving you a new goal.
That movie
Okay.
is so cheap.
So among your other goals, like make the
about it.
characters fun and KI and all that stuff, you've got a new goal. Get comfortable with me. I want a heartfelt hug by the Christmas party.
Okay, I'll give you a hug today.
No, but it's not gonna be heartfelt. You're
know.
doing it because I'm making you do it. You need to want to hug me.
By the Christmas party.
Or at the Christmas party. Let's cap off the Christmas party with a hug. Can you do that?
Okay.
You don't seem like you're into it, but that's fine. All right, so why air dash? Like you mentioned before, you don't think there's enough air dash games. Like, why is that? Like, you just love air dashes, or what's your deal?
Well, for
Everyone loves air dashes, let's be clear.
I don't think everyone loves air
Everyone
dashes.
loves air dashes. Name one person who doesn't
Adam
love air
Eisgreen
dashes.
does not love air dashes.
Fair.
I just think movement's fun in fighting games, right? Like, if your character has a
Whoa,
lot
what
of
are you
control.
pausing
Oh,
on me for?
DQ,
Ramon.
DQ.
Not fair. I set up a controller.
So go ahead.
Yeah. No, just like to
Did
me,
you?
like games that have a lot of
Your
movement,
config.
I just find fun. Like I can get all
So
over
you
the
like
place.
mobility?
Yeah.
You
Like
press
space
the button, I press
control.
the button. Now you do it.
Being where I want to be on the stage. You know, you can influence your
How do you
opponent's
punch,
decisions
kick?
by just
You want
placing your
values?
character where you want them to be.
Got it.
You know,
And
bait them to do
there.
things.
So yeah,
yeah.
I'm kind of jumping off the map with these questions, and I apologize for that.
I'm ready for 'em.
So what are your long-term
just got it
plans
done.
here? Like you mentioned,
need select.
you know, kind of go up, you get a trailer together, go up on Greenlight, get it on
Right.
Steam. But I mean, like, what is the? You gonna have online? What's your?
We actually already have online play with rollbacks.
Oh, nice.
Actually, yep.
Did you roll your own rollback system or you use the GGPO?
I did.
Nice.
As you know, most of the work is in probably making sure your game can actually
Yeah.
sync after a rollback.
Yeah,
And,
conceptually, GGPO is not difficult. It's just all the other stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. What has been the hardest part of making this game?
the hardest part, wow, everything's hard.
What
Hardest part. Wow.
what was
Oh.
surprising with how, like, you thought something would be easy and it turned out it was really difficult?
Making sure the game displays correctly on all the variety of different PC hardware there is out there. Like, it works just fine on Intel. Then you get it, you run it on a Radeon card, and it's the screen's completely black, and you have no way to debug that.
Yeah, because when you're indie, you can't just like go buy like one of each card. And,
Right.
Yeah. So
Really
how
hard.
you solving that?
I actually own. I actually ended up buying several
nice.
different PCs just to have a decent variety of the main vendors out there, you know. But I have people play it all the time, and they send me feedback. I also built in good error reporting and logging, so that I get a good idea of like if the shader doesn't compile or something, I know why, so I can try to fix it.
Because it's a mature engine.
Yeah.
It's a stable, mature engine, Ramon.
Yep.
Ramon, I would love for you to spend a half hour looking at this netcode and laugh your ass off. I want to
I
stream
can't
you.
wait.
I want to live stream you laughing your ass off at this netcode. Can we set that up?
Yeah, I'm game.
Okay.
Feel free.
Oh.
So Chase, what's your background? Like, how did you get? Like, is this the first game you've made, or have you done stuff before this?
I've done like game jams. I always always into making kind of small games ever since I was a kid.
I have a command.
I had a IBM XT computer with like GW Basic when I was
Nice.
probably in elementary school.
What year was that? 2001.
No, mid 90s, maybe early 90s. Yeah. We also had Apple II computers in my elementary school. I like booting up without the disk and just typing code in the interpreter.
What are you gonna
Based
do?
on like books I found in a library.
I don't think so.
Like back then, you had to like there was no memory. You can like type it in, run the program, but as soon as you reset
Yeah.
the computer, it's gone. So that taught you to write your program correctly the first time. You had to type it line by line.
And you worked on Skullgirls too, right?
For a period of time.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A previous iteration of the game. It's very different now than the version I worked on, but yeah, that is true. But after that, I just wanted to make my engine extremely solid and actually wanted to have it work on modern hardware.
Can you please stop calling it an engine? It really hurts when you should know better. You're a pro at this point. You know what an engine looks like. You know there's a bunch of stuff and tools and build pipelines and
I have
things like
that.
that.
I have tools.
Oh my God, just stop.
He has pretty good tools for building characters in this game. They're pretty awesome, actually.
Would you say it's an engine? Would you say it's a game engine?
I don't know.
a fighting
I'm not
game.
an engineer.
It's very tailored to fighting games.
All right,
but-
so what I want now, so this is going to be right in your wheelhouse. So tell people what they're seeing on the screen here as they're playing. So,
All right.
So what are these characters? What's their deal?
So
Why do we do mirror match also?
I have no clue.
That's pretty
Oh,
weird.
because this character's
I couldn't
hyped.
back
yeah.
up afterwards.
So these
show
two
you why this
characters
character's
are. This is actually our second character we started working on.
What, Jordan?
You can play it right now.
Yeah. You can download it, the alpha. If you
You
want.
can download the, so people want to know
Yeah.
in chat, thanks to Jordan, finally gave us actually a good question. Where could I get this game, Chase? Where could they download this gem?
So, in fact, I do have a Twitter account. That's important.
Would you just make one? Because Adam was
Yeah.
previously the only person in Iron Galaxy to have a Twitter.
While I was, standing off screen, I made a new one on my cell phone.
Does it have a really
Yeah.
stupid anime avatar?
It has my face as anime. Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Somehow I do. So anyway, where can you download this?
Okay, so if you follow me on Twitter, it's CMZinac. I post
We
up
want to spell that
links.
for people.
CMZINAC.
And you guys made fun of Krazier. Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
What
What does that mean? First of all, hold on. We're gonna take a hot break on downloading the alpha. What does that name mean, and where did you get it from?
So,
I guarantee people listen up. This is gonna be gold.
So when I was a kid, I was really into like the online flight simulator games, like
That checks out. Go
Uh,
ahead.
F-16.
This is better than I thought already.
Back then, I think my handle was like Stealth Raptor or something like that.
That's the best.
So I wanted something a little more,
I can't even do Tiger Knees. I'm laughing too much.
something a little more unique,
Sure.
So
I mean, no, we've all been there. We've all had the bad handles.
So I wrote down on paper some like symbols and numbers and stuff, and I threw it in a hat. I just tore them up, and I pulled out consonants and vowels, and like until I found something that was
switch back to the
pronounceable,
Okay.
and that became
Zynac.
my handle. It was actually ZN4K. That was my handle.
Z and 4.
It wasn't pronounceable actually, but I pronounced it as.
Can we go
Zynac.
back to Stealth Raptor? Because that is just incredible.
For now, new rule. We're changing his email alias to
Stealth
StealthRaptor
Raptor
at
at
IronGalaxyStudios.com.
Don't look that up, by the way. I don't know if I have an old GeoCities account, but if
GeoCities.
it exists, I'm afraid what's on there.
Stealth
Yeah.
Raptor's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
So bonus points to the first person that can find Chase's GeoCities account is Stealth Raptor and tweet me some stuff, some really incriminating things, maybe some fanfic. I'm gonna guess there's maybe some Dragon Ball Z stuff in there. I'm just gonna throw out there.
I was in fact not a Dragon Ball Z fan when I was a kid.
Were you into manga?
I was not actually.
Oh.
I only became a fan of manga and anime when I got in high school.
Okay, modern anime.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Yeah.
So now, where can people download this pre-alpha?
So if you follow me, I post links to builds all the time. I like people testing my game for free and giving me feedback and telling me about bugs, so that's nice. In exchange, you get something that's fun.
It is pretty fun.
And stable.
I think it's a good trade-off.
Yeah, it's stable. I don't want to say it's fun, but we know it's stable because it's a mature engine. It ships a sum total of 0 things. Jesus Christ.
Hey, it ran all weekend at PAX East last year.
Oh, wow, that is impressive.
It didn't crash.
Good job. I bet the 3 people that played it had a good time.
We in fact had about 200
that's
people
so
play
mean.
it. So.
Man alive. Are you going to PAX East this year?
It was actually at PAX East this year in 2014. We actually had a arcade machine set up with several different games called the Lexitron.
Okay.
I wasn't there, but the game was.
Are you going to go this year? 'Cause I'd like to get our booth right next to you and then drown you out.
I don't
That's
know.
what I would
It
like.
depends.
I would love to get like 120 decibels going of just like Zymax sucks. Just like get a megaphone.
Stealth Raptor here.
Stealth Raptor can't design games. Just start going crazy.
This game's actually pretty good, Dave.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that.
They want to know if you have a Kickstarter for it or for public.
Everybody asked us that.
Are you doing Kickstarter?
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of like businessy stuff that I'm an engineer, I'm a designer. I thought about it. I've actually created a Kickstarter page, but I didn't go through with it. It seemed it's a lot of
We have a long history with Kickstarters here at Iron Galaxy. Isn't that right, Adam?
Yes, we do.
Would you say that was like a lot of work to get a lot of money if you would have hit it?
Well, we canceled it and got 0
No,
money.
I'm saying, but say that didn't happen. Would you say that was a prohibitive amount of work to get 30K?
Yes.
Really prohibitive amount of work?
Yeah, it would have been a lot of work. Yeah.
So not worth it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not unless you're going to pull down millions or something.
How quickly did you get the 30K?
It took 30 days.
No, you were there like 26, I think.
26 days?
Remember,
Yeah, that's right.
because we had those 4 days to nuke it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we decided it was a lot of work. I'd rather just make the game than spend my time running a Kickstarter, shipping out, the rewards and all that
Well,
kind of stuff.
if you ever want business advice,
Yeah.
I happen to know a very good video game businessman.
Do you?
I do. He's very cagey, very savvy, and he will help you out if you want help.
I'm always looking for help, so.
Another question was, are we publishing it? We do
No.
not. Iron Galaxy does not publish anime games.
Oh.
So we do not. We are not having much of an. Regardless if it's fun, and also I don't want to get sued by the Skullgirls guys because this is clearly a Skullgirls ripoff. So I'm also not interested in that.
I'm not going to go there.
Oh boy.
That's why do you got to do that, Zynak? Stealth Raptor. Stealth Raptor. How good is Stealth
It's
Raptor?
pretty good.
I should have even said that. I don't even know why I did.
Because you're a nice kid and you don't expect the worst from
Oh,
people.
come on. Yeah. How can you make that move a low, Chase? What were you thinking?
I'm a jerk.
That's terrible.
I have an intense desire to see people suffer. It's a lot of fun.
Well, watch them suffer.
So what do these characters have unique mechanics, or what's the deal?
So the character you see here on the left is our main character, Poco Muerte.
Oh my God! Say that again.
Poco Muerte.
Coco what?
Coco Muerte?
Muerte or Muerte?
Poco Muerte.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, go on.
so she's kind of
This
like
keeps getting better.
she's our default character for people to play.
Okay.
Your Ryu, your soul bad guy, something that anybody could jump into, play instantly. It would be Justin Wong's character.
Okay.
Because you can be good with her
Is
without
this 4 or
much
6
practice.
buttons?
It is a 5-button game.
5-button game.
It's 4 attack buttons currently and 1 cancel/dash button.
Okay.
So anybody can pick up this character. She's well-rounded. We started with her because we wanted to make an easy character first. Like, it's not that hard to make a character with uppercuts and fireballs. And in fact, actually has another special move a lot of characters have, Rekikins.
There's a lot of templates you can go look at and figure out. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you kind of want to start out with a character who's well-balanced, so you can build the rest of your game around that. Because you know what the midline is for everything. You can go like, okay, this character's weaknesses She's not very weak in any area,
Okay.
and she's not super strong in any area. If you add new characters, you want those characters to probably be strong in some areas and weak in others, and you can kind of like.
You taking notes,
balance it out
Adam,
that way.
on this? This is game
Are you
design
taking notes on
gems.
that combo? That's so many tiger knees. I'm the best.
But we have more elaborate characters coming along. We actually have a character in this game who
I mean,
has
is there anything like BlazBlue where like characters have like unique HUDs for specials or stuff like that?
We do have that. We have a character in the game who has.
Yeah, you have to show the kung fu dude.
Yeah,
he's
Kung Fu
neat.
dude. He has an arm.
Wait,
for
what's
feet.
his name?
He's not named yet.
You just said Kung Fu Noon.
Kung fu dude.
Kung Fu
Kung
dude.
Fu
He's a
dude.
kung fu guy.
Yeah.
That's a much better name than Neopet. What is this chick's name you just said?
Pocomerte. Yeah.
Pocomerte?
Pocomerte.
Kung Fu Dude is a billion
Did you
times a
call
better
her
name.
Neopet?
Whatever. It's all the same
I didn't
crap.
remember that site existed until this moment.
Did Neopets even are they even around anymore?
They might be.
Your kids play Neopets?
Don't talk
Oh,
about
you
my
should
kids.
attack that, son.
My girlfriend played Neopets in high school.
Careful. They're already up thin ice.
What was the question again?
What was the question?
Oh, about the HUD.
Yes.
It was.
They're just like, is there special stuff like that for characters, or is
Yes.
it like just different movesets?
We have support for HUDs. Actually,
Well, yeah, obviously you've got support for it because this is a well-rounded engine that's clearly got a lot of miles on it and runs on half a platform as of today.
one of the things I shot for with this engine is to have the ability to rapid prototype things. So I just throw things on screen.
You can't turn it off, can you? You just can't turn it off. Okay, keep going. I'm listening.
Look how free this is. This is so free.
Anyway,
What is this? So you said it's something there. It sounded like
Yeah.
jargon. Explain. What does rapid prototyping mean?
so yeah.
We're just humble developers. We're not on the cutting edge
So,
like you. Explain it to us, please.
Basically, I want to test things really quickly without spending a lot of time working on something I'm just going to throw away. So I made sure when I
It sounds like you're trying to iterate quickly.
yes, rapid iteration.
Yeah, see, I'm just
basically.
smart. I pick these things up so fast.
Because I have a lot of ideas, but not all my ideas are good. Actually, very few of the ideas are good, but I want to get rid of the bad ones. So I built all my tools and
Go bald
asset
every
pipeline
time I
around
press a
that. So I can just like throw things in the game
Yeah,
really
you go
quickly.
bald.
We're gonna have to stream this engine one day. We're gonna have to stream you and the
Yeah.
tools.
Yeah.
And we'll let the public decide if this is a mature
I'm
engine.
down. I've done it a few times actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
Jordan, did you have something?
Oh god, it's so good.
Since you're working with the Kickstarter route, have you talked to Epic and see if they give you a hand in publishing?
They would do a distribution deal, but they would never.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they would maybe do a distribution deal. But there's no point in going to them without a complete game. Like publishers now, they do not. It's not like 10 years ago where you could bring a cool demo and get some funding and all that stuff. It's a very different scene now. But because of now the self-publishing platforms, that's also less of a deal. So it's good news.
Don't kill me.
And there are other routes to crowdfunding than just Kickstarter. Or
How many characters are you shooting for at launch?
we would like to do 8, but if we do something like early access, maybe we'll do 4, and then do 1 character at a time.
I would unless you really need the money, I would recommend against early access.
Yeah.
Personally, I think the
Oh,
I think-
that's tall.
the bubble is kind of burst on that being a huge payday, and some people are just gonna have a bad experience because the game's not done.
Right.
I would wait until you get something really polished and tight that you are proud of, and then just put it out. And even if it's less than, I don't know, I think early access would be a bad idea for this.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's just something that's on our mind, and there's a long time before we even get to 4 characters in the first place. So.
Yeah.
All right, back to my dive kick strategy.
Oh yeah.
My zoning
Adam
strategy is
felt
not
the
working.
cheapest thing in the game right now, and he's exploiting it. You know that's getting removed.
I would not call
like,
this an
next
exploit.
version.
I would
is
call
that,
this
is that
completely
like
fair.
the Tiger Knee cancel into dive kick?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Pretty much.
It's super fair, I would have to say.
Do you know the fighting game jargon? It's very impressive.
They've played a fighting game once.
It's pulling your leg.
That right there is why you'll never be comfortable with me. Because what I just did to you right there. I ice grilled you when you made a joke, and you thought you were going to get fired. That's why you'll never ever be comfortable with me. I just give you the ice grill, and you can't handle it.
Oh my god, why is that a low, Chase? You have to be
Why is
kidding
it
me.
Adam really hates me right now.
What's that when that blue sphere comes on the screen? What's that about?
It's a kind of placeholder projectile. It's a persistent projectile that sits out there kind of troll people with it. You have to jump around it, so it's a space control device.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Kenny's, but you stole that from Kenny then. See that?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
You
Yeah.
stole it from Kenny.
Yeah, you stole it from Dive Kick.
But there are no original
What's
ideas.
the blue? What's the purple thing?
The purple thing?
That she
Jeez,
shoots?
that thing's tall.
So it looks like it sits at her for a minute and then it goes out.
That one?
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
it sits there for a minute.
Yeah, so it's a projectile that she can place out, and then she can air dash behind it, so she can
Okay.
Yes!
basically apply pressure to you and then
Kind of get safe.
make
yeah.
it safe. Yeah.
Show us the Kung Fu dude and the Sword Girl,
Okay.
because I can't play them. I can only play these two characters.
All right.
Don't have the talent.
I'll start with the Kung Fu guy.
Well, those are some gill ass
Actually-
arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me read.
I think you should name him Gilliam,
Gilliam?
like William but with a G.
I think somehow you made Gil look lamer.
Wow.
How did that happen?
Are you missing the blonde hair?
Well, I don't know, but somehow you did it. Good job.
He doesn't really play like Gil, so.
Does he
fine.
freeze the guy?
Yeah, no problem then. It still looks lame, but it just doesn't play like Gil. Perfect.
Ah!
No, he just plays like every other Third Strike character.
He does have the Yoon punch.
What is that pose? What are you doing with that pose?
He's getting cards over his UI,
This character gets power-ups.
and he's frozen with a stupid card.
He also has basically a forward-moving stance. Something like Johnny from Guilty Gear.
How do you spell Johnny in Guilty Gear?
Like the name Johnny.
No, but there's a lot of ways to spell it. Jonny, Johny,
I'm not sure.
fraud. So you're gonna call out Johnny by name and not know how to spell it?
I think it's Johnnny.
Incorrect. Go on.
I'm incorrect. If you knew, why'd you ask?
Someone testing you. I'm not the one making this game. Seeing if you know your stuff.
I will admit I'm not the best speller. Oh,
Welcome to hell. No! Okay. No, I'm gonna do. Oh,
What now?
Is every character gonna have their own
you'll
stage?
see.
I would like for every character to have their own stage.
You're gonna have like a single player story mode, or what are you doing?
Ask him
there?
who modeled this stage.
Yeah. You should ask who modeled the stage.
So Anna modeled this stage? Who modeled this stage?
Ask him.
Keats, did you model the stage?
No, ask him. I told you to ask him. Don't ask me.
Stealth Raptor, who modeled the stage?
Stealth Raptor modeled the stage.
Stealth Raptor modeled it?
Yeah.
Stealth Raptor's pretty good at stuff.
Did you use Blender?
I did use Blender. I
How did I know?
Oh, this game's got air throws. I forgot about that.
have no money for licenses.
You know, God bless you for using a shitty free program versus pirating something legit.
Yeah.
God bless you.
I have a little bit of a conscience. Conscious.
You know what? That is a hard thing to say because you want to say consciousness or conscience. Is it conscience? Conscious?
Conscious.
Conscience?
Conscience.
Conscience. Conscientious? Concession?
Oh, that low.
Now I'm hungry.
It's right. It's so silly.
That sounds good.
I go for a good dog right now.
Good
Hot
dog.
dogs.
Like a
Is,
hot
Good
dog
dog.
from like a concession stand.
Alright.
Hot dogs is closing this week.
Yeah.
Hot dogs? Oh, man. The
Okay, that
last
character's cool. He's got cards now.
Yeah, I'm not
What's
making
with
a
the
line
sword
for
girl?
See what's the deal with his abs though?
He works out.
No, but it seems like he's missing some parts of his stomach.
Oh, this is.
I don't think you've
Or
ever
his
seen a man
face.
without a shirt.
I think in anime you gain about 3 abs.
No, but he's missing abs, and then the top ab is missing like the bisecting part.
It's also missing his face. That's the point.
So the way we kind of do, well, our animator does sprites is he does kind of blob the animation before cleaning up. It's faster than doing line work and then filling in.
Keep talking to him so I can win.
It's a little hard to talk and play, right? But yeah, it's just our animator's process. He starts with blobs. They're kind of like, none of the details are there. And once we have animations done, it goes through and does the cleanup. That's why he's missing some abs.
It's too easy. You fight him now.
Yeah.
I can't lose.
Not when I'm talking.
Yeah, it's the best. Keep talking to him, Dave.
So that was that character. I think he's pretty fun. If you enjoy like
What's her
all
name?
raw, huh? Her name?
Yeah.
So none of the characters are named except the main character right now. So.
Okay.
And
And her name is Coco
Coco
No.
Morte.
Morto.
We affectionately
Coco
call
Crust.
her Hell Princess.
Coco Chanel.
Hell Princess.
Yeah,
This is
she-
Hell
She's in
Princess?
fact the Princess of Hell,
Which one?
the one I'm playing.
I thought you said mine was the only one named.
That's not her name. Her name is not Hell Princess.
Her name's Coco Morte.
So did you actually license that sword from Soul Calibur?
It is very Soul Calibur-like. Yeah. It is a sword with a face on it.
So what does this character do? Like, what's the gimmick here?
So she can control her sword separately. She's kind of like a stance character. She has her own attacks when the sword is away.
Okay.
She loses her range, basically. I have these long-range attacks when I have the sword on me. If I throw it away, I have different attacks. Well, basically the same attacks with less range. If you ever played Donovan and Vampire Savior, very similar.
I have unfortunately played a lot of Donovan.
So this is Donovan, but fun.
In Vampire Hunter, but he is not in Vampire Savior.
I know.
So get corrected. Wow.
Wow, yeah, I meant to say, yeah, Darkstalkers.
If you have not played Darkstalkers Resurrection, I highly recommend you try Donovan's level 5 trial in Vampire Hunter because it is the best combo in the game, and it is super fun.
So she can place her sword on the ground and do this kind of stuff, and like, hey, come at me.
No.
Activate it, and send it at you. I get
It's a
3
demon
actions.
sword.
I know. So, you get 3 actions.
Wow. And then it has to come back?
Yep.
I see.
Always comes back. So if you're able to get at me when my sword's away, I'm very vulnerable because I don't have long range attacks. My biggest combos are not available to me. That's kind of the trade-off of the character. You're very powerful when you have absolute control of the sword, but weak when it's coming back to you.
So it's up to the opponent to count those 3 actions and then make a break for it?
Yeah.
And one of the tuning things you could do is make the sword return a little slower after the 3 actions?
Exactly.
Interesting.
You do have a designer's mind.
Wow.
I'm his boss, so that's going to cost him later. He's going to be cleaning up a lot of code.
If you want to call it code, sure.
Yeah, cleaning up a lot of scripts.
You know, it's a real shame that KI doesn't have a mature engine like this thing we're looking at now.
Welcome to the Midwest.
Yeah.
Where we're not good at anything, but we trash talk real well to compensate.
All right. Well, I thought about a billion zingers, but I actually think this game does look pretty cool. I'm gonna be nice for a minute.
It's pretty fun.
It looks fun. It looks pretty cool. You got to be happy with where this is at right now, right?
I am very happy.
You're getting bodied, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Like the feel is totally there. I've been playing these things since before forever. And I played this game at PAX East when we were all there the first time, and it feels better now than it did then. But even then, I was like, yeah, this feels really crisp and complete. Obviously, lots of animation to be added, but gameplay-wise, it's all there. Everything you would want is there. It all feels exactly like you'd expect it to feel. It's great. Yeah, I did. But yeah, you can get the alpha and feel it for yourself. It's got lots of super broke stuff you can do that's really fun. So if you like super broke stuff, it's really fun, like dive kick combos. I highly recommend.
Are you looking for people to help you with the game? If like there's people out there wanting to get in on this, or you like the team you got now?
We are looking for more people. Finding people who are willing to, it's actually kind of hard to find trustworthy developers.
Because everyone says they're willing to help, and then they're never there when the rent's due. Yeah.
It's really hard.
I'm familiar with that problem.
I can't really pay them, so that's a challenge.
I can pay people, and I still have trouble getting them to work for me.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So you got.
Somehow you suckered the rest of us.
Well, once again, it depends how you define work.
Yeah.
So the button layout on the game is currently similar-ish to Guilty Gear. You have a punch, a kick, a slash, and a hard slash. But then you also have a cancel button. The cancel button gives you dashes without double tapping. So you hold a direction in the air or on the ground, you can dash with the cancel button. It'll also do like a Roman cancel kind of thing for a percentage of your meter. So you can cancel out of your special moves to create longer combos or make your offense safer. And it also does a guard cancel. So if you're in guard stun, you can press the button to do like an alpha counter kind of attack to blow somebody away if you're getting pressured like crazy, which will happen because the pressure is pretty good in this game.
And we're currently evaluating different kind of guard mechanics to get that.
So Guilty Gear has like these Gatling strings where you have to kind of know what order to press the buttons. This game kind of just lets you freestyle more, but you still need to figure out which buttons will actually combo, which kind of feels like Marvel 2, where you could always do the same chain combos as everybody, but they wouldn't always connect because the ranges are different. Like with this girl, you need to use crouching medium instead of standing medium, because standing medium has piss for range. It's more like an anti-air, and crouching medium has great range. So if you're doing chain combos, you have to remember to crouch when you do medium. I say medium, but I mean slash, not hard slash.
Adam, how would you describe this? How execution heavy is the game?
I would say it's probably in line with or a little easier than Under Night in Birth, which is the most recent anime game I've played.
Please give me something like a normal person has heard of.
You want like a 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Execution-wise, I would say this game... How about Marvel 3? Can I compare it to Marvel 3?
Yes.
I would say this is a bit harder than Marvel 3.
Okay.
If Marvel 3 is a 3 out of 10, this is probably a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
And I think part of that, too, is just Marvel 3 is filled with a lot more straightforward characters. It has its interesting ones as well, but this game is pretty much one straightforward character and then a bunch of weirdos so far that are going to take a little more time to like learn the particulars of. The engine is very pick up and play. Like the way it feels, you can pick up and play the main character.
Well, sure.
Really
I mean, it's
easily.
very robust.
It's very robust and well tested.
It's a full-featured,
Right.
robust engine.
But picking up these other characters in 5 minutes, it's going to take you a little more time than that.
I mean, you click one button in the editor and you're playing this on your Android phone.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do have an Android port, by the way.
Wow.
You're excruciating.
To be fair, it's a port to Unity, which is also just runs on Android. So. I'm not using Unity.
So I think you should do a Kickstarter, but not to get the game published.
Yeah.
I think you should simply kickstart the ability, basically auction off the ability to name the characters. The Kickstarter, $30,000, you get to name a character. That's smart, right?
So my Twitter handle is CMZinac, CMZINAC. That is correct.
Jordan's going to put this jumble of characters he calls a Twitter handle into the chat.
Are you curious what CM stands for?
If not, you're still going to say it anyway. Out with it.
So like, I'm pretty much known in the Guilty Gear community as Chase Magic.
It's true.
Yeah.
Now you are Phantom Raptor. Or
He was
no,
introduced
Stealth
to me as
Raptor.
Chase Magic.
Stealth Raptor.
By someone in that community? or
Yeah,
him?
by someone in the community.
That'd be awesome. if it was
By
just
Jason
Chase.
Kim. Shout outs to Jason Kim.
Actually, Kugler named me.
Yeah, but Jason Kim told me the story. And
the
told
story?
me you were Chase Magic.
What's the story?
The story is when I was pretty green in Guilty Gear, I was money matching a guy who's really well known at the time as being like probably the best Guilty Gear player. He was playing, I was playing Faust, still learning the game, and I just like.
How much? What were the stakes in the money match?
Huh?
What were the
It
stakes?
wasn't that much money, maybe like $20, maybe less.
First to what? 5?
Something like that. But yeah, I just ended up like scrubbing him out, and he's like, "Wow, I can't believe I watched this guy. This guy is like magic. Oh my God, Chase Magic."
Okay.
Not that good a story.
And you got that Coleman ability to make any story worse by the way you tell it. Somehow it's the way you tell stories, it's less interesting.
The best thing is that Coleman has a story about how he once stole a cab, and it's somehow
Yeah,
the worst
yeah.
told
The
story
about
of
how
all
he
time.
stole the cab.
How could that be a bad story? He stole a
Ask him about
taxi?
it. Ask him
Yeah.
about it.
I don't want to.
Oh wow.
He stole a taxi.
Is it like the movies where there's keys?
You've never stolen a taxi before?
Oh
It's easier than you think.
wow.
All right, well, I think after this we'll shut it down. So, Chase, you got any thoughts? You want people who should know about this game or you or anything?
I mean, if you're a big fan of this kind of games, I really want you to play and send feedback to my Twitter account. I'm really vocal with the community. So you can just go and download it, play it, tell me what you think. And
I'll tell you what you think. You think the third hit of Rekka should not be a low because it's clearly an uppercut. Doesn't make any sense. Just tweet that at CMZinac. That's some bullshit.
if I make it unblockable.
You're the worst person ever. Make my dive kick unblockable, and we can talk.
You know what? I'll do that just for you, Adam.
That sounds terrible. That sounds so bad. I don't think you should do that. I was just talking smack. Nice alpha counter. Reclaim the offense. Oh, what's a reset? Oh.
Yeah,
All right.
everyone clap for Endless Dawn.
Thank you.
Endless night?
Endless
Fearless
Night?
Night.
Fearless
Fearless
Night.
night.
Fearless Night.
Endless Dawn.
Endless Dawn.
Fearless Night. I can't troll when we're going out. Everyone knows. Fearless Night.
Barabari Night.
Tender moment?
Fearless Ball.
So, but thanks for showing that. It looks
Yep.
pretty cool.
Thank you.
It looks pretty neat. And as always, we're going to close out each show with a tender moment. And I'm going to send this tender moment at Chase. Chase, look at me. So I know I fuck around a lot. And in the bathroom, I go out of the way to make you uncomfortable. Like, I wait till you go in the bathroom and I follow you in, and I troll you while you're urinating to try to make you not be able to go and lock up. I'm legitimately sorry I do that. I am. You know what? You have a right to go on your own terms, and no one should dictate to you how to potty. No one. So you know what? I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
That's a man. An accepted apology. God bless you, Chase Magic, Stealth Raptor. If I get back to my desk and there's not some Stealth Raptor fucking magic in my Twitter feed,
Oh man.
we got beef, internet.
Yeah.
So, no, but thanks everyone for tuning in. Next week, I don't know what we're doing next week. We're going to try to have a guest on. We'll probably play some Dave Lang's Turnover. And what else are we doing? I don't know. Maybe some KI stuff. Maybe we'll say we're doing KI stuff and tease something and then just never do it.
Yeah.
That would make
Like
people
it,
really
like it.
mad. That'd
Yeah.
be pretty good. So, but no, thanks everybody. Peace.